Hi guys and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about why sites are kind of useless in Kaboom. So I know what you guys are thinking, shocking, you always use sights on your weapons, you have sights all over the place. Why are you saying sights are useless? So for sniper rifles, this definitely is not the case. Sniper rifles need sights, but sights you can buy are pretty useless just because Kaboom is super amazing with hip fire in the game. Hipfire is about as accurate as aiming traditionally. Aiming does give you a little bit more distance. It allows you to shoot a little bit farther, but when it comes down to it, at closer distances, sights are essentially useless. That's why most high-level players do not have a sight on their AK. Sights cost money. They don't really help when it comes to stats, and they just are there if you need them, if you like them, if you like the way you play when you do have a sight equipped. I do realize that most weapons don't have an amazing sight when you look at it initially, and you want a red dot sight. It just makes you feel like you perform a little bit better. But in all honesty, you probably don't perform better with a sight equipped. It is kind of a useless waste of money, but if you have the money and you're like, I really like the sight, let me go ahead and equip it, I feel like I will honestly perform better with it, you do have the option to equip it, but it does not provide any significant boosts that you may feel it does. It's just there for you as a crutch if you feel like you need a little bit of help aiming farther. Sure, you have that, but as you guys know, the hip fire in this game is absolutely phenomenal. Like it's very accurate. If you aim somewhere, the bullets will go there. Most other games, if you aim with from the hip, that like decreases your accuracy by 40, 50, maybe even 60%. But in this game, like, your hip fire is extraordinary, and that's one of the reasons I absolutely love this game. Your hip fire is really accurate. So if you, whoa, I completely burped there. That was nice, nasty. Excuse me. But if you aim somewhere from even from longer distances, that's exactly where your ammo will go. And a prime example of this is the Chris. The Chris is a super fast weapon, so if hipfire was inaccurate on this weapon, it would perform terribly. But it doesn't. It performs absolutely extraordinarily. The only places where I actually use my sight and not hipfire is all over longer distances. With assault rifles, with sniper rifles, with any weapon, even secondary weapons, I only use the sight if I see somebody at a really long distance and I can't really hone in with my original sight. I move over to the holographic sight. It zooms in a little bit, and that just helps me hone in on the opponent. But I just wanted to highlight the fact that scopes really aren't necessary, sights really aren't necessary to perform amazingly in weapons, with weapons, and players like Melvin, if you look at his AK, he does not use his sight. He very rarely uses his sight. He uses the bouncing method, which is just bouncing around trying to avoid getting hit, and just using your regular crosshairs from your hip distance. And I feel like that's a very effective method. It does limit your movement a little bit. Like, you can't move your weapon around all that much when you're jumping around a lot, and it does decrease accuracy because the bumping around does not allow you to hone in on your opponent, especially over longer distances. But he has mastered that method, and I'm trying to move over to that method. So for that method, you really do not need the sight. You really don't need sight for most weapons, or at least most assault weapons. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to highlight the fact that sights really aren't necessary. They are useful, but not necessary in a game, and you could perform amazingly with the sight. So if you want to buy a customization, it's between like a silencer or a sight or even a flashlight and a sight. I would definitely go for the flashlight. Flashlight has stat boosting effects. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you like Kaboom content in general, hit that subscribe button as well as the post notification bell. I know you guys are bored during this time. You're home from school. You are just sitting there like, oh my god, it's crazy. We can't even really go outside and have fun that way. So consider hitting that subscribe button. I have a lot of stuff in my playlist related to Kaboom content. So if you're wondering about any weapon, go search it in there, and I'm like 90% sure you'll find it. There are very few weapons that I actually haven't reviewed. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, I'm glad that I could provide you some content to appreciate. But other than that, I will let you go. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.